Hi, this is me Rizwanullah Khan from Pakistan, and today I am with another lesson plan video recording video. And today topic is the present perfect tense, identification of present perfect tense, that how a student across the writing and speaking skill will identify the present perfect tense. So as you know that whenever I am talking about my lesson plan, I discuss each and every step and stage of the lesson plan step by step. So as usually, the business material for this lesson plan will be, whiteboard and markers for a teacher, notebook and a pen pencils for students, pen pencil for students, sharp paragraph and out without missing words, timeline chart show past, present, and the project, or the slides are computer pieces, etc. with students. Then it comes the objective stage. Objectives are highly important for any lesson plan. It's highly important to always choose and prepare clear, measurable and achievable objectives of any lesson plan. So the lesson, the objectives of this lesson plan are, that at the end of the student will be able to identify the present perfect tense in a sentences from grammatical. They will be able to form grammatically correct present perfect tenses, and they will be third, they will be able to use perfectly and accurately, present perfect tense in a conversation or written, on written text. And then after objective discussion, it goes, it comes the warm up warm up activities. For any lesson from warm up activities, like to start the class, or works like a key that needs to start any vehicle, like motorcycle, motor car, or any sort of vehicle should be start with a key. So in my opinion, warm up activities work like a key. Here teacher, this stage will be given, uh, 10 to 15 minutes of time, where uh, the teacher will ask few questions and he will write few sentences on the board, like, have you ever traveled to another city, have you tried a new food this week. Students and the free teachers write a few example on the board. Teachers stay. Sorry for the distraction and interjection. Teacher will write down 2 to 3 sentences on the board, and that will be mainly from the present perfect tense. Like, have you ever traveled to a new city, or you can say you have tried a new food this week. Student will answer freely to all those questions. At that stage will connect the discussion answer and question session, the oral discussion, to the main lesson, and will inform the student that today we will know about present perfect tense. Moreover, he will also inform the student that today you will be able this and today you will be able that. So it's highly important for any plans, for any lesson plan, to include warm up activities. Then it comes, the another stage, which is instruct a model. It this stage be given maximum 10 to 15 minutes, where teacher instruct the students. It's the stage where teacher, the I do phase, where teacher practically show and demonstrate and instruct the student that how you should carry out these activities, at this lesson plan. Teacher will write down few examples on the board, like, I have visited London, she has tried driving. Teachers contrast present perfect tense, experience action review show with simple past complete. Students repeat correlate individual. Simply teacher will write down 5 examples. He may also write 2 to 3 sentences in contrast with the past tense, that how and when to use past and how and when to use present perfect tense, and what the sort of difference to use the present perfect tense and past tense. Then it comes the guided practice. Guided practice mostly will given 15 to 20. Most of the time it will be at the lesson plan will be given to the guided practice. Here I have given 15 to 20 minutes to the guy. The student will make pairs and groups of the students. He will allow the students, and also at the time of the process or activity will also guide and support the student wherever they need any sort of problem, issue or misunderstanding. The teacher will come and clarify them and will support them. like activity identification. Teacher will do the activity identification. He will give sentence completion, then sort of sentences like students complete sentence. I fill in the blanks like I visit Paris twice. I have visited the Paris twice. She has tried his dishes before, and like these like sentences. Here will give fill in the blanks, and we'll ask the students, how would you do, try to put the present perfect form of auxiliaries in this. Has and have, the use of has and have will be required here, and the teacher will guide also them assignment the project. Then it comes the independent practice. And independent practice is the stage that will be given 10 to 15 minutes, where students are where students freely can practice practice the rule, or the activity, or the lesson what they have learned. Here students will practically use write like a sort of mm, paragraph using the present perfect tense, or you can, or he can record a sort of speaking for some time, like using the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, like student will write three sentences about personal experience with the present perfect tense, share in peers for peer feedback, check correct form and uses. So the independent practice, that is the stage where students do each and everything perfectly. Actually they practice what they have learned so far. Then it comes the assessment, and it's equally important. This is a phase where students do and teachers check the process, that what they have learned, what they have not learned, how much they have learned, how much they have not learned. Like student will give a sort of test with presentation, and will assess the understanding and achievements of the students. So far this was my lesson plan about listening speaking module of the capstone project 2. We'll come with another video. So far now, goodbye.